Ray Strand is a physician who has been involved in a private family practice for over 35 years. The past 15 years, he has focused his practice on nutritional and preventative medicine. He has lectured across the United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, and Malaysia, and is quickly becoming one of the world's leading authorities on nutritional and preventative medicine. Now, here is Dr. Ray Strand.
I would like to talk to you today about the benefits of CoQ10 and what makes RX's new BioPro Q so exceptional. First of all, it is important to learn what CoQ10 is and why it is such an important nutrient for our health. CoQ10 is what is referred to as a cofactor or coenzyme for three major enzyme systems that are essential for over 90% of the energy production or ATP production within the battery or furnace of the cell, which is called the mitochondria. It is important not to confuse this coenzyme with an enzyme. Enzymes use coenzymes to accelerate a biochemical reaction. If the coenzyme or CoQ10 is not available in an adequate amount, cellular energy production is significantly decreased. CoQ10 is found in all the cells of the body. However, it is much more concentrated in the cells that require high energy needs like the heart and brain. Now, having optimal levels of CoQ10 available is key for our alertness, focus, and overall energy levels. CoQ10 has also been well established as one of the most important antioxidants in our defense system against free radicals and our war against oxidative stress. The main reason is that CoQ10 is highly concentrated in the mitochondria of the cell where this oxidative process occurs and where the highest concentration of free radicals exist. In the late 1960s and early 1970s, it became clear that patients who were suffering from congestive heart failure were found to be significantly deficient in CoQ10. Most of this work was done by Carl Volkers and Per Langshan, who is a physician, over 2 decades of clinical trials. You see, when the heart becomes weak for various reasons, it places an increased demand on the heart muscle to produce energy, and eventually the heart uses up its energy or fuel sources. The most important energy source that is used up is CoQ10, and these researchers established that the worse the congestive heart failure was, the more depleted the levels of CoQ10 were. In other words, these patients had used up their fuel source trying to compensate for their weakened state. This research has led to the clear understanding of how important CoQ10 is to the health of our heart, even when we don't have any heart problems. Mevacor was the first statin drug approved by the FDA and introduced into the marketplace in 1987 by Merck as a potent cholesterol-lowering agent. Merck realized during the development of this drug that statin drugs not only block the production of cholesterol, but also the production of CoQ10. It was quickly found to also deplete this CoQ10 in our body. In fact, studies have shown that statin drugs deplete CoQ10 stores by over 40%. It is also felt by these researchers that this lowering of the CoQ10 levels within the muscle cell is the main reason for all the major side effects of these statin drugs, which is muscle weakness, fatigue, muscle pain. Therefore, Merck decided to go ahead and actually apply for and receive a patent to put CoQ10 supplementation right in with their drug. However, even though this is a great idea, they never followed through to bring this product to the marketplace. When you consider the fact that the #1 prescribed medication throughout the world today are what is referred to as statin drugs, CoQ10 depletion is very common. Physicians who understand this problem almost always recommend that their patients who are taking these statin drugs also be taking CoQ10 in supplementation to potentially blunt this effect and hopefully decrease the adverse drug reactions due to statin drugs. Now, maintaining optimal levels of CoQ10 is critical for a healthy cardiovascular system. Everyone also appreciates that our immune system is our greatest defender against nearly every disease. Having our immune system operating at its optimal level is essential for health. Energy production is critical for all immune cells, and therefore having optimal levels of CoQ10 is essential for a healthy immune system. Clinical studies have shown that CoQ10 supplementation significantly enhances the function of the macrophages and natural killer cells of the immune system. These cells are not only important to allow the body to fight off infections, but also in destroying abnormal cells and early cancer cells. Therefore, having optimal levels of CoQ10 is critical for a healthy immune system. Research has shown that as we age, our CoQ10 levels drop significantly throughout our body. In fact, it has been shown that the aging process reduces CoQ10 levels in the heart muscle wall by 72%. Then you combine this finding with the fact that many of our older adults are also taking statin drugs, which have been shown to lower CoQ10 levels by over 40%. You can quickly see the potential health problems that may occur. When you consider how many individuals have depleted levels of CoQ10, you can see how this can affect our energy levels and the health of our heart, brain, and immune system. Therefore, many health-conscious individuals are considering supplementing their diet with additional CoQ10. But what is the best CoQ10 supplement to be taking? Purified pharmaceutical-grade CoQ10 has been available for years and has been primarily produced in Japan. However, almost all supplemental CoQ10 in the world has been in its oxidized or ubiquinone form. In this oxidized state, CoQ10 is fat-soluble. This makes it very difficult to absorb in the normal, healthy patients. However, it has been found that in those patients who are older or may suffer from an illness like congestive heart failure, it is even more difficult to absorb. Even after this form of CoQ10 is absorbed, it must then be converted into the active or ubiquinol form to be of any use to the body. During the past year or two, a new form of supplemental CoQ10 has become available in this active or ubiquinol form. This active or reduced form of CoQ10 is less fat-soluble, making it much easier to absorb. Studies have shown that ubiquinol is absorbed anywhere from 4 to 10 times greater than the ubiquinone form. Ubiquinol has also been shown in clinical trials to achieve 3.75 times higher plasma concentrations within 8 hours of consuming it as compared to the ubiquinone or that oxidized form. Dr. Peter Langston, a cardiologist who is the head of CoQ10 International, stated, "It is my strong opinion that supplemental ubiquinol represents a major scientific advance in the 50-year history of CoQ10 research." Konica Corporation of Japan has succeeded in making a stable ubiquinol formulation that has been carefully studied. Achieving adequate blood levels of CoQ10 is critical for everyone, but even more so for individuals who want to maintain their energy, their heart health, brain health, and immune function. This is why I'm excited by the fact that RX is producing BioPro-Q, a standalone CoQ10 product that contains this highly absorbable ubiquinol. This gives those who are consuming this product the assurance that they are taking by far the absolute best quality CoQ10 available in the marketplace today. To my knowledge, there is no other network marketing company today who is using this very high-quality form of CoQ10 in their products. I am proud to be working with RX because they are not leaving anything to chance, and they are totally committed to producing and providing the highest quality nutritional products in the marketplace today. Consider adding BioPro-Q to your nutritional supplement regimen today.